There's some more bronze they have. I said copper. I guess this is actually bronze. That's supposed to be the Phoenix Library. And I'm thinking this is Papago Buttes because, see, right there is what's called Hole in the Rock. Right there. That's quite the hike up. Come around the back end. And I think this looks like the old courthouse building downtown. Got hooked up there in my first marriage. Boy, was that a mistake. Just kidding. But it was my first. We can get the other side of this. Okay, here's another side of the courthouse building. Yeah, the thing is, you have to go up and down, all these stairs inside this thing. It isn't straight halls like it would look, you know? And there's the back part. There's where the trail comes up. And the back part of the library. We found some other ones. We're going to go check them out. Okay, and this is the one that's a pyramid on Central. It's upside down, of course. A lot of scam businesses actually come out of there, so it's kind of befitting. Pyramid scams. Yeah. And there's that birthday cake mansion. We've got that. Go around here and get some different angles. I'm going to go across to the other ramp. So it looks like there's some stuff over there too. I'm seeing different ones. Some more of the transit center. And this is a bronze of the Hoover Dam on the border of Nevada and Arizona. That's pretty neat. Used to be able to take that roadway across there, but they're building one this ways. I think it's actually completed. And here comes another rail, but we're not going to catch this one. Okay, here's a bronze of some jackrabbits. They aren't rabbits though, they're hares. I was just corrected on that. Okay. And when I'm saying birthday cake mansion, that's the original nickname from everybody in Phoenix. It's actually the Tolbury Castle. The gentleman, Tolbury, he owned a large cattle ranch off of where that property was. They still operate a restaurant called the Stockyards, because I was told it was Stockyard. Really good restaurant. Went there one time to have some Rocky Mountain oysters before I knew what they were. We're going to go catch another bronze one here. Not quite sure what this building is. I think it might have been the old Valley Bank building, but I can't really tell. And then I'm going to come over here to the Grady Gammage building. This is Grady Gammage. That was, the architect that did that was Frank Lloyd Wright. And I actually, when I was in grade school, got to go to a concert there. It was put on by the students of ASU at the time. The acoustics in this building are remarkable. As far as the acoustics, it's still the best venue in Phoenix. Or Tempe or Scottsdale, any of them. Okay, here's a bronze. They actually have a bronze of the Stockyard Restaurants. Thought that was really something else. We walk around here. Like I said, some guys from Motorola took me there one time and didn't tell me what it was, but I had Rocky Mountain oysters there. And here's one of the highest, original high-rises in Arizona as far as business sectors. The old financial center. Down those little buildings are great Western banks. And originally it was only this high. They built all this up. And we'll come around because you'll probably see the backside. I take pictures of the real things. See how that all looks like a computer printout card? Well, the story goes that the guy that originally paid to have this built. He was going through a divorce with his wife, and that's all in computer code. It was his final farewell to his wife. To this day, nobody knows what it actually says except for him and the architect. And the architect, of course, is dead nowadays. And there's a bronze of the Tempe Mills. This is kind of really neat. Like I said, there's talk about turning, see this building over here is part of the property. But yeah, they're talking about turning that all into a combination hotel and condos. Be interesting to see what they do, because you gotta remember, that used to be grain elevators. And I'd hate to see what the cleaning up job on something like that to turn into housing is. Awfully expensive, I would think. There's some more across there. We're going to go into the terminal real quick. We found this glass wall across here. We're not sure. We think they might have lights that light that sucker up at night. It's all these big chunks of glass though. Wow. There's landscaping behind it. More. There's the A. Can you see the A? There's a bike just outside what's called the bicycle cellar. We're going to go inside here. Okay. And I was just told when I was in there that evidently these guys hit on a winning idea. They're going to do it downtown too, but they actually rent out some of these spots for people to hang their bikes on for the different students. And you don't necessarily have to have it in your dorm room. Of course, they rent them. They probably rent them so you can ride around the area also. Have all that. And I was told just around the corner they have all these different parts here. I was checking with the lady at the security desk, and evidently you can't go into the building. I thought we'd be able to, but that's just administrative anyways. It's got some nice bikes here. There's a little repair shop there. It's not a real big shop, but it fits into this transportation center real nice.
Correct.
There's some tandems they have for rent. There's a lowrider cruiser. There are all kinds of different bikes in here. There's these ones we saw where I'm going to get a picture of. I don't know if you can see, but see those, that's where you put your foot in there. You actually stand up on these bikes. And somehow or another, yeah. Do this with them. You really get a workout on those. And there's another cruiser. This one's quite the setup. He's got bags on it and everything. Another tandem over here. Got a lot of cruisers. We saw how these work. These pull right down. I'm not going to pull that, but they pull right down to the ground, and they can get their bikes off. They don't have to pull right off the rack and carry it down. It goes right down to the ground for them. Pretty neat setup. The students out here rent these. And like I said, it saves space in the dorm room because there's a whole lot of room in the dorm rooms. Okay, we're going to get out of this guy's way now. It's real nice of him let us come in here and take pictures. And before we leave, this was pointed out to me. being a bicycle shop and everything, they have their own little bicycle tow rig, more or less. They don't really tow anybody, but if they have to go out on the road to patch somebody's bike up, they've got the equipment to do it. Little tool chest there, liners for your tubes and all that. Of course, the company name on there, Bike Seller. That's pretty neat. It's set on a little two-wheel trailer type deal.
Just to show how much